those as well, brand. I used to use those too, and then I found out that they made lotion. And honestly, I really, really like this lotion. I think before I was just using like some random, what's it called, Bath and Body Works lotion, or just like something random. But then I found this one, and I gave it a try, and I really like it. The scent is vanilla cashmere. And honestly, right now, I'm very in a phase where like vanilla and coconut and scents like that are really appealing to me. So I really enjoy this moisturizer, this lotion. So yeah, as soon as I hop out of the shower, I moisturize. I have a specific like moisturizer that I use for my face, but then my body is just this, and it smells so delicious. And it honestly, it says 24-hour moisture, and I do believe that. And I also feel like the scent as well lasts a long time. So if you kind of like a lotion that lasts a while and smells really good, you would like this. But yeah, I really like this one. EOS Evolution of Smooth. I know they have other scents as well, but this is like the one that I'm like a fan of right now. So this is kind of the only one that I've been buying. Vanilla cashmere, whipped vanilla, soft musk, and cozy caramel. It's like the scent, the notes of the scent. I just got this at Walmart, to be honest. So I think you can find these anywhere. I do recommend though. They smell so good. And they are moisturizing, obviously. But yeah, that was just a little bit of tapping for you guys. Okay, so for this next trigger, I wanted to do some mic brushing. I know that's like a big fave, and I actually personally like the sound that mic brushing makes as well. So I just wanted to do some of that for our second trigger. And I bought this big fluffy brush, so hopefully it does me justice on this mic. But without further ado, let's do some mic brushing. Is this relaxing? Is this relaxing? Let me know in the comments what your favorite trigger is in this video. Also, for any of the triggers, if you like it, let me know and I can make a whole video dedicated to it. I have no problem doing that. brushing, mic brushing. This is actually really relaxing for me too. I feel like it's making me want to fall asleep as well. Just gentle, gentle, gentle brushes. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Just a few more brushes here. Just a few more brushes. Okay, that was some mic brushing. Let me know if you enjoyed that in the comments. So this next trigger is a personal favorite of mine as well, and that is inaudible whispering, inaudible whispering, inaudible whispering, inaudible whispering. So I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of a story time, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'm gonna be telling the story about how I got engaged. I really love my engagement story, obviously, but like, I feel like it's one of those stories where you think you're surprised, but you're not really surprised, because I feel like we have a sixth sense, like as women, you have a sixth sweaters. Even though in Texas it's like always so hot, it's rare that I get to wear one. But like indoors, if it's cold or anytime it's sweater weather, I take advantage. Okay, so I wanted to do another fabric, which is a windbreaker. I'm trying to be really like sensitive with this one because I know it can be kind of loud. Let me pull it back. So there's the zipper sounds. And then one last thing, it's a tulle fabric. So it's actually this bell that I bought just like at a random little shop. It was like $10, less than $10. But I'm going on a bachelorette trip. Well, it's my bachelorette trip, obviously. And so I'm just buying like random little things that I can wear where we're going. So I bought this veil because I thought it was really cute, and it has like little beads and pearls and stuff, bows. But I thought the tulle might be an interesting fabric sound. which is soft spoken. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer over to my soft spoken voice. And tell you guys a little bit about some of the concerts I've been to. So, unfortunately, I haven't been to too many concerts. I'm not really a concert girl. Like, I want to be, but I just haven't had the opportunity to go to too many. But yeah, I just want to kind of go through the ones that I have been to. So, my first concert, the one that really got me, started on the concert wave was the one and only Justin Bieber. He was having a concert and I was in love with him back in the day. Like, he was everything. Like, once I heard One Time, he caught me. He stole my heart. Now, not so much, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a long, phase of being in love with him and being obsessed with everything he did. So because of that, I don't know, it was during my birthday, I think my mom and like my brother chipped in to get me some tickets to go see him in concert. And I remember distinctly like when she gave me the tickets, because I was having a really important volleyball game. I think I was in the 8th grade, and we always had like a rivalry with a neighboring middle school. So it was that game right before she came up to me and she was like, "Here, we got you something for your birthday." So I opened up this envelope, and inside of it are 2 tickets to go see Justin Bieber. And guys, when I tell you, I literally cried my eyes out there in the middle of the gym. Like, I probably look so crazy, but I did not care because I was gonna go see my man. And yeah, so me and my mom went to the concert. I wore purple because, of course, if you know, you know. And I was just like taking pictures with like a cardboard cutout of Justin Bieber and things. And guys, I could have swore that I was going to be the one less lonely girl, knowing that they pick those girls from like the floor, and we were not anywhere near the floor. But yeah, I was just happy to be in the room, and I was singing and dancing and just seeing my man do his thing. So yeah, that was my first concert. And then honestly, after that, it was a while before I ever went to another one. So I grew up like in the outskirts of Houston. So in Houston, we have the Houston Rodeo, and it's gotten bigger. Like, it's gotten really big like these past few years. But anyways, each day of the month they have like a new performer come in. And so I went to a few of those concerts, and actually one of them was the one and only Shawn Mendes, and I was obsessed with him as well. Like, I definitely had a Shawn Mendes phase. Those Canadians will get you. But yeah, so when he went to the rodeo, my mom was able to get us tickets. Granted, they were standing room only, but I literally did not care. Like I said, I was in love with him as well, so I was just happy to, be there, hear him sing. And honestly, it was just him and his guitar in the middle of NRG Stadium, so that was kind of crazy. But yeah, so I had a really fun time going to that concert, and just like some other country artists that I saw there, because it's mostly like country artists that go. I saw Luke Bryan, so that was good. He's like a staple at the Houston Rodeo at this point. And then I saw Hunter Hayes, and he was good. So I do like some country music, so it wasn't like I was bored or I didn't enjoy the music. I did. But yeah, those were just like some concerts that we were able to go to. But like, I wasn't dying to go to them. I just happened to be at the rodeo and got to see them. And then after that, I think my next concert would have been Bad Bunny. But this was before like he really crossed over and like hit it like super big. Like, he was still pretty big at the time that I went to go see him, but mostly in the like Latin community. He hadn't like fully made that crossover to like getting everybody to listen to him, because I remember the venue was like a smaller venue. Like he would never even be able to fit in one of those venues these days. It was pretty small, so it did kind of feel like we were close to him, which was really cool at the time. But yeah, like he wasn't as big as he is now, so now I don't even think I could get a ticket. They might be a little pricier, but yeah, no, that was really fun, and he gave great performance, honestly. So that was a good time. And then after that, I would say my next concert would have been Jonas Brothers, but these are like the adult Jonas Brothers when they got back together after, you know, their whole breakup and stuff like that. My sister got us tickets to go see them. And guys, like, the nostalgia was so real. I had a really fun time at that concert because they were just playing all the hits. Like, I really loved the Jonas Brothers when they were on Disney Channel, specifically Joe. He was mine. I was a Joe girl. But yeah, so seeing them like as an adult was really cool. Just like a totally different experience, and being in a venue, a large venue, singing Love Bug with a bunch of people at the top of your lungs, like that is truly what dreams are made of. But yeah, so I had a really fun time at that concert, and they put on a great show as well. Like, all of these people put on great shows. I don't think I've ever gone to see somebody and been like, what the heck was that? Like, why did I waste my money on this? I think everybody so far has been good that I've gone to see. But yeah, after that, I want to say the next concert would have been the Eras Tour, which was just last year than when I went. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I didn't go to a bunch of concerts. I definitely do want to go to more, but I think nowadays, like, with the prices of concert tickets, I feel like I have to really, really love and enjoy who I'm going to go see. And I just don't feel like that about anybody right now. Like, sure, I do love people's music, but I don't like know their whole discography or like enough to go, pay crazy amounts for a concert. I mean, I was able to do that with Taylor Swift because, like I said, I really do enjoy Taylor Swift's music and stuff, so that was kind of a no-brainer for me. But for other artists, I just don't know if I can put in that much money to go see them when I'm not really super sold on them. But yeah, hopefully though, like, it all gets kind of situated and I'm able to go to more concerts, if I'm able to find like a cheaper ticket or something like that. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about my concerts experience and do so in soft spoken. Hopefully that's a good trigger for you guys, and you've enjoyed that. So today I also wanted to attempt like a little role play of sorts and personal attention. So without further ado, let's jump right into that. Hi, thank you for coming in. You're my 3 o'clock, right? Okay, perfect. Yes. And you booked for a trim. No, girl, I totally get that. Like, dead ends. Yeah, and like summer's approaching. We need to definitely cut our hair a little bit shorter. No, definitely, I could totally do that. Okay. Yeah, do you have any reference photos for me? Oh, let me take a look. Yes, that is so cute. Okay, for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think just taking like 1 or 2 inches off the bottom, and I can put in some long layers. I think your hair is so beautiful. Like, it's really so pretty. Yes. Okay. No, for sure. Times bestseller, author of Beach Read. So, yeah, this is just a book that I have because I knew, well, I heard that they were making a movie about it, or no, it's like a show or something. And so I was like, I'm gonna try to read the book before the show, and also I just heard about this book. I feel like people talk about it a lot, so I was like, I'm gonna read this before the show comes out, just so I can know a little bit about what's going on, because I like to read, books based on shows or movies or something like that. So I have this book that I bought for the sole purpose of reading before the show. I did start it, to be honest, I did. I have a bookmark in here somewhere, yeah, right there. But I haven't really fully gotten into it. I think it was okay, but I was reading, but I guess I got distracted, so that wasn't good. But yeah, I'm really excited. I believe, I don't know the girl's name that was casted for this show, but I do know she was in another Amazon show that I did start watching as well. I never finished that one. And then the guy character, that is, I think his name is Tom Blythe or something like that. The President Snow from the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. He is playing the guy. So yeah, I was really interested in that show, and I think I love a rom-com or just anything romantic and super easy to digest and watch. So I definitely know I'm gonna be watching that show. But yeah, I have this book here that I wanted to read before the show comes out, so I think I still have time. But yeah, this is the first book. And then I did pick out another book here that I have on my shelf. The Housemaid. The Housemaid. By Frida McFadden, #1 New York Times bestseller. From behind closed doors, she sees everything. So this is also another book that I believe is being made into a movie or show. So I think my whole idea behind this year was to read a few books that have movies or shows coming out, so I can know what's going on. So that's why I purchased this one. I have yet to start it, but I am gonna be watching the movie probably. So because I think it's Sydney Sweeney and Anne Hathaway ? I don't know. Somebody like that is in this movie, so I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna watch. Like I said, it just seems like something really up my alley. So I'll be watching. But yeah, that's why I kind of bought this book, because I wanna, read more books, one, and then two. If there's a show or movie coming out, I kind of want to have the backstory going in and imagining it with the characters that they've already casted. So, The Housemaid. Yeah, I definitely need to start reading this, and I will. Okay, for the final trigger of the video, I just wanted to do some basic crinkling sounds. So just some crinkling on some plastic and things like that. So let me go ahead and get started. I decided to do these makeup wipes. I think I just bought them from the dollar store. But I thought the plastic crinkling would be a from my journal, from my notebook. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. For a lot of these triggers, this is the first time I'm trying them out. So please leave your suggestions and tips in the comments. I really want to know what you enjoyed, what you didn't, so that way I can know what to work on and do a little bit better. But yeah, this year, like my first time trying a lot of these triggers, so I know they're not going to be 100% perfect, but if you did find one that you enjoyed, please let me know down in the comments. And like I said earlier in the video, if there is one that you liked and you want me to do a whole video dedicated to it, I will gladly do that for you guys. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe.